Locked away in a high tower, I faced death, but I refused to surrender. With nothing but my wits and a handful of goat straps, I crafted a rope, each strap a testament to my determination. Under the cover of night, I tied them together, feeling the weight of my fate in my hands. I climbed out the window, heart racing, and descended into the darkness below. By dawn, the guards were none the wiser. I had vanished, a ghost in the shadows. My escape became a legend, a symbol of cleverness and defiance in Poland. Sometimes it's not just strength that sets you free, but ingenuity.
In 1958, a B-47 bomber on a training mission collided with another plane over the U.S. In a split-second decision, the pilot dropped a nuclear bomb into the waters off Savannah, Georgia. This wasn't just any bomb. It contained uranium, and while not fully armed, it could still pose a risk. Decades later, the U.S. government finally admitted it was lost, possibly buried under sand or submerged in the ocean. To this day, that bomb remains missing, a haunting reminder of the Cold War era and the secrets that lie beneath our shores.
In the bitter winter of 1914, amidst the mud and blood of the trenches, something extraordinary happened on Christmas Eve. As the cold night settled in, the haunting melody of Stille Nacht drifted across no man's land. British soldiers, weary and worn, responded with their own carols, and in an act of sheer humanity, they emerged from the darkness, hands raised in peace. Enemies became friends, sharing cigarettes and chocolate, even playing a game of football. This spontaneous truce wasn't ordered. It was a heartfelt rebellion against the horrors of war. For one magical night, the spirit of Christmas triumphed over conflict, reminding us all of our shared humanity.
Imagine a unit of artists and sound engineers, not soldiers, tasked with a mission to deceive. This was the Ghost Army of Wawuetu. They crafted inflatable tanks and used clever sound effects to create the illusion of massive troop movements. With fake radio transmissions, they misled the Nazis into thinking our forces were positioned elsewhere. Their ingenious tactics saved thousands of lives, redirecting enemy forces and altering the course of battles. For decades, their work remained classified, a hidden chapter of bravery and creativity that changed the face of warfare.
In 1941, I found myself trapped in a Soviet gulag, sentenced to 25 years of hard labor. But I refused to let barbed wire define my fate. Alongside 6 brave souls, I escaped into the unforgiving wilderness of Siberia. With no map or compass, we embarked on a grueling journey of over 6,000 kilometers on foot. We battled freezing temperatures, starvation, and the scorching Gobi Desert. Some of my companions fell along the way, but I pressed on, driven by an unyielding will to survive. After months of hardship, we finally reached British India. My story, captured in The Long Walk, is a testament to the indomitable spirit of human endurance and the quest for freedom. In Nintu, Australia faced an unusual foe, the emu. These giant, flightless birds invaded western farmlands, wreaking havoc on crops during a severe drought. Farmers were desperate, so the government sent in soldiers armed with machine guns. But the emus were surprisingly agile, scattering in small groups and dodging bullets like pros. In 3 attempts, over 10,000 rounds were fired, yet the military barely made a dent. Ultimately, the emus triumphed, leaving the government to concede defeat. The Great Emu War became a legendary tale of nature's resilience against human efforts, reminding us that sometimes the wild has the upper hand. I am Tomoe Gozen, a warrior in a man's world. As a skilled archer and master swordswoman, I fought alongside General Minamoto no Yoshinaka during the Genpei War. In battle, I led my troops with courage, facing seasoned samurai head-on. My beauty was matched only by my bravery. At the Battle of Awazu, while others fled, I stood my ground, defying fate. Some say I fell in battle, while others believe I chose a life of solitude as a nun. Regardless, my legacy lives on, breaking barriers and proving that strength knows no gender.
On September 1st, 1859, up call from the sun. On September 26, 1983, I faced a moment that could have changed everything. Our early warning systems detected 5 incoming U.S. nuclear missiles. Protocol screamed for immediate action, launch a counterattack. But something didn't feel right. I hesitated. This system was new. It could be a malfunction. I chose to trust my instincts and did nothing. Minutes later, it was confirmed, a false alarm. I had just saved millions of lives with one calm decision. For years, my name remained unknown, but that day, I became the man who literally saved the world.
On January 15th, 1919, a bizarre disaster struck Boston. A massive storage tank burst, unleashing a 15-meter wave of molasses racing through the streets at 35 kilometers per hour. Imagine the chaos: buildings crushed, horses swept away, and people trapped in thick syrup. This sticky flood claimed 21 lives and injured over 150. Cleanup took months, and locals swore that on hot days, you could still smell molasses in the air. This strange event led to stricter building codes across the U.S., proving that even the sweetest things can turn deadly.